Hello and welcome to Old Man Minecraft. I'm an old man and I play Minecraft. Today I'm going to be improving the island a little bit. Remember, this is our starter island here, nice and cut off. Eventually I'm going to have some nice bridges running across to all the other land masses. Over there to the jungle, to the main base island, and over there to the mountainous area. Now, I'm also going to be knocking down all of these trees. I will replant some. I like things looking nice, but I'm going to get rid of all of these first, gather myself some wood, and then I'm going to strategically replant some once I've got the build going. But today, we're going to expand upwards and along. Let me explain. So here we are back in the base. Got my lovely doggo in the corner there. Perfect timing on the bark. I'm going to be going upwards there to get up onto the top into some kind of structure, a nice antiquated kind of mansion house all tumbled down. Perhaps this way I'm going to dig out as well. And that should end up with a nice sort of bay window set into the cliff. So with that said, let's begin. So I've built up this area here as a kind of entrance hall, but I'm not particularly happy with it. So I'm going to take this little square that I'm standing on down. So it's just that larger square over there. And I think I'm going to do a spiral staircase up so we can have an upper level entrance into a house that's going to sit between here and the cow paddock there. Well, that's a good start. I'm sure you'll agree. It's time for my biscuit and my nap, so let's do that. I'm going to make a start next on the area behind me, just here. I'm going to start digging that out. Hopefully, I'm going to find some coal, because I have not got much stone left. And I have not got much coal left either. So hopefully I'll find some coal. But if not, no worries. We've still got our mines. So that tower that you saw me building there, that's going to be our entrance up from this level, up to ground level. But it's also going to serve as a little guardhouse. So it's the only entrance into the kind of fancy manor house that I want to get going there. I'm probably going to have to wait until I've got a few more materials. It's all pretty self-sufficient at this point, what with the wood and the mines. I haven't yet made a basalt generator, obviously a stone generator and what have you. That's all going to be in the future. I'm going to have to make a trip to the nether at some point to get myself some quartz and also some soul sand I need, because they're always good for bubble elevators and what have you. And we break out. There we go. Fantastic. Around about here, I intend to have a circle, a Minecraft circle, with roads going on bridges in all 4 directions, so that it meets up with, what height are we at? We're at 74. I'll probably end up going 1 block above this, but have this crossroads right here. We'll have this in the corner of the crossroads and a few other buildings dotted around. But I do want to have a kind of overarching, what's the right word? A kind of a dome, I guess, with archways leading to each bridge and a nice domed roof. So I don't want to be too close to this. I also don't want to decorate it with leaves, too many leaves and what have you right now, just in case it collides with what I've got planned here. I'll start mapping this out with probably moss, if I can get hold of some moss, something easy to break, and just start mapping out the rough outline for this highway, if you like, this rustic crossroads, which is going to go to all the areas. I'm making myself feel a bit seasick doing that. Whew. Okay, let's get on with this passageway. And I wonder what it looks like from this side where we've just dug out. Let's have a little look. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we can definitely get something going in here. And we should probably work on getting this sort of filled in as well. I won't fill all of this in. Obviously, I've got the torch there, leaving this internal cavity, because the 1.18 spawning mechanics mean that that little torch in there should be just enough light in there to stop any beasties. So I won't have to fill it all in. Now, this is what it looks like from the inside. Don't like this dirt very much around here. So maybe we'll see if we can frame this with something like blackstone. Perhaps we'll knock this out here and here. Let's see if we can put in a nice bay window of some sort. Okay, so we've got something going here. Perhaps put a little roofy thing on it. Maybe I'll cut this back a bit so we can expose the, what is it? It's deep slate. I was trying to call it blackstone, but it isn't. Maybe knock this back a touch too. I will go and get some more leaves, because I think leaves do add a nice touch, especially when you've got overhangs. I have got a spade, look. I'm always doing that. We might scatter a few of these around just to give it a little bit of a nice rustic feel. Maybe fill in some gaps around here. I can always come back in with I keep wanting to call them tweezers. They're not tweezers at all. What are they? They're pliers. No, they're not. They're shears. I do keep wanting to replace words with wrong ones. So around here I can always just boost it up nicely and just have a little bit of a build up here. I have got also some leftover stairs. I wonder if they'll look good. Right, where were we? Back to this bay window. So if I have something there, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that going to look a bit funny if I do that there? Maybe if I do it like that. Now I just want to set this back one. That's a bit better. More leaves. Let's mix up some birch leaves in there. It's good sometimes to get things in place, the basic bare bones of a build, and then come back when you've got a few more resources, like these vines here. I'm going to set up a vine farm, just a simple bar, a beam like this, but with the sides exposed. I'll plant the vines on here, and then they'll grow down and I can shear them. So there are things that I'm building up. Here we go. Put a nice door in here for the minute. There are things I'm building up which I can always go back and add to, especially when it comes to decorations and things like that. Well, there we go. I don't think that's looking too bad. It's always nice to pop something onto the top of a hill, especially when you've been digging inside it. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. It's quite good as a little guard lodge, if you like. The main build, though, is going to go here, which I'm very excited about. As I say, we will gather some more resources for that so we can add to things as we go. Also, the little details like these, they'll grow in. They'll... Oh, hello. What have you got for me? They didn't drop anything. Nothing. No trident. No rotten flesh. At least give me a bit of rotten flesh. So there we have our first little hobbity detail. As I say, I might put a window in the side. Lots of nice creeping vines and leaf blocks. When all's said and done, that might be it for this episode of Old Man Minecraft. Always good to do a bit of building. Can't wait for that big one though. That's going to be very exciting. And you can see the Badlands, Mesa, whatever, over there, right in the background. On the other side of that hill, I'm going to be making a little bit of a start quite soon at an iron farm. So we'll see how that goes. Not quite sure when, but it should be coming up in the next few episodes at least. And on that note, I will say to you, farewell. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you again next time here on Old Man Minecraft.